If anything can be shown to be true in one aspect of something, it's probably true in all aspects of that same thing. So if in your personal life you can transmute fiction into fact, then why even wait for the external stimuli? Why live a reactive mindset? Why wait for situations to develop by which you can invest belief, by which you can transmute by action into something to develop into your life? Why wait? If everything we know about the placebo effect now is true, and I believe it is, I don't believe I've lied to you at this video at all. Anybody can Google all these research studies, case studies. If this is true, then it's equally true how easy it is that we can go ahead and begin the modification of our own personal reality by ourselves without the need for an external stimuli. We don't need it. Remember, I say this a lot too. If we believe that the end is secure, then all steps leading up to it are secure as well. If we believe that all we have to do is move forward and the destination will reveal itself, then that means we don't need to know what the destination is at the start of the journey. We just need to start moving. When we adopt this mindset, this is how we bring all the things that we want in this life to us, because we have not told the oversoul how to do it. It has unlimited resources. It knows exactly where in the holofield everything that you want is located and how best to assemble everything to bring it into a reality tunnel, into a physical experience for you. It knows how best to do that. It's the ultimate transmuter. So if it's true that the placebo effect can so rapidly change an individual because they believe in it, then why don't you just believe in yourself and the relationship you have with the oversoul and then build whatever future you want? Why not move forward knowing that everything you want is already there, and you just have to move forward so you can start coming into contact with it? That's the beauty of the whole placebo effect phenomenon. You don't need an external source to give you data that you invest your faith in. You can invest your faith in yourself, your own informed field's ability to move forward and attract the very things that you want in life. Because if you're moving forward with this belief, then you also know that the simulacrum itself, which is an extension of the oversoul, is going to begin manifesting those very things into your life, not because you deserve it, not because it can, and not because those variables are all out there existing anyway. It's going to do it only because you're expecting it to. Simple as that. That's the placebo effect. You're expecting it. Without expecting something, nothing's going to occur. Therefore, there's no placebo involved. But if you are expecting things to change for yourself, then they will, because the oversoul will reflect that back as circumstance. The placebo effect has taught us basically that where the mind goes, the body follows. And that is as simple as I can put it, as far as the ability to manipulate our holospheric reality, which we call the physical world, and bring those things into contact with us that we most earnestly desire or want or believe that are attainable to us. It is that simple. And the placebo effect is our direct evidence, our daily evidence happening all around us in all echelons of society. That is our evidence on a daily basis that what I'm telling you right now is absolutely true. That we forge our own realities by what we believe and expect to happen. And then we move forward, allowing, basically, you can call it the universe, you can call it the oversoul, you can call it God, whatever. allowing the matrix to build it for you. Because if you think, remember, if you think you got to build it, then you're not in a relationship at all. Yeah, that's ego talking. He said, you're in a relationship with the oversoul, which makes you a co-creator. If you're a co-creator, then that means the burden is not on you to finish anything. The burden is on you to begin. You got to start something and then start heading in the direction for a follow through, and the relationship kicks in and the oversoul builds it for you. And this is why when you're vibrating on the right frequency and you're moving forward and you're attracting all the things in your life that you want, this is why by the time you get many of the things that you want, and I'm living this, guys, I've been living it for a while now, when you get, they've lost their value to you because now you've set your sights on something bigger and started moving in that direction, and then that comes to you as well. And then you realize once you obtained it, wow, it doesn't even have that intrinsic value it used to have on me 3 months ago when this was my goal. And then I've already got my mind set on this, and these objectives and these projects and these things I want to accomplish. And now I accomplish them and they do them and they pass through me as experiences because I'm done with them. But they were so important to me months ago when I set things in motion. When we're vibrating on the right frequency, when we get the very things we desire, they're no longer of that same value they were at the inception. And that's growth. That's how you want to be. They're still enjoyable, but that importance doesn't attach anymore. And what you think is important in your future that has not yet caught up to you, you've built it up in your mind. That's what you really want. It's what this is where you're heading and all that. And then when you get it, it no longer has that hold on you. You've already mentally projected other things that you're moving in that direction to. This is life. This is the mode you want to be in, because every day is a new experience. New things come into your life weekly, and it's a beautiful thing. But this is when you're vibrating on the right frequency. So that's my presentation on the placebo effect. There's no need to draw this out into a 2-hour presentation. It's very simple. Placebo effect is real. It is scientifically documented. It affects almost every aspect of the human experience, and therefore, if the lie can be turned into the truth by simply acting on it, then you need to use that in your daily life, because what's not true are the things that you want in life that you don't have. But what can become true are those very things that you don't have but you want. And by moving forward, acting as if they already exist, because they do, they're just not in your possession, then the co-creator relationship kicks in. The informed field has done everything that it can to build the picture and then begin moving in the direction it needs to go. And now it is time for the relationship to kick in. Now the simulacrum, which is a finger of the oversoul, will begin to reach down and knit the circumstances in your life to bring to pass the very things that were once a lie so they can become your truth. That's my presentation, and I'm totally cool with some Q&A as soon as I drink this tea. And look at this chat.